Alrighty, so we are back for our third and final round. We won the die roll, which is sweet. Um, I'll keep this. It's a little loose, but it's okay. We do have double probe to find us additional action. See if our opponent has a removal spell turn 1, which they do not. So it looks like we're up against Grixis mid-range control. Not sure how the matchup is. I mean, they definitely go above us for sure. The removal's way better. Um, the P and Kieran, which was in their hand, definitely worries me a little bit. That seems like the fact that yeah. Well, oh, okay, never mind. They're digging for removal. I assume they might have just drawn it. Well, hopefully, yes, we would like to reveal Serum Visions. Um, hmm, I don't know how to do this totally. Because we want to resolve Serum Visions. Alright, well, we don't have Counter Magic anyway. And I don't think Counter Magic on turn 2 is what we're really trying to do. I'm okay going to 16 to Gitaxian Probe. I'm not okay going to 13. So we're going to Gitaxian Probe our opponent. Did not rip removal spell. They have plenty of lands in P and Kieran, which I'm very worried about the P and Kieran Nalar, because we do not have a lot of favorable ways to interact with that, especially in our hand. So we're not going to pay a life. We're just going to cast Serum Visions here. Hope to find another threat, which we do not. I don't even want the Gitaxian Probe at this point. I need the third land at some point. Luckily, holding up Mana Leak starting next turn is also going to be very huge for us. So I'm very happy to see that. I guess we can play a much more tempo game than we normally do with this deck. Normally it's much more aggressive. This is going to play a lot more like traditional Delver in Modern. Never mind. Okay. I have no. Alright, I'm going to assume double red is not something we need right now. I'm not willing to pay the life for it. And I'd rather just Serum Visions, Bolt, Gut Shot, Bolt. Man, alright, so we're going to... I don't even want to bottom them because I need them. I'm going to bottom the Gut Shot, top the Lightning Bolt. Start holding up Mana Leak. Which is probably silly. And then I'll bolt him end of turn if I need to. If he goes for Jace, I'm going to Vapor Snag Jace and then bolt him. So he'll go to 10, and then next turn I can do the actual same thing, which will put him to 6, and then I can flash in Snapcaster Mage. But because he did not play Jace, I'm probably just going to Lightning Bolt here and just hold up Mana Leak in the future. I don't think it's worth attempting to not Mana Leak the Pia and Kieran. I think that's just the correct play. The fact that he hasn't played his Creeping Tar Pit yet is a little... I mean, I guess it makes sense. Like, he was really trying to make sure he can take care of the Delver secrets. Like, if we still had Delver right now, it'd just be so far ahead. Granted, his deck does just run all of the removal. Between Bolt, Terminate, I'm sure there's Electrolyze and Kolaghan's Command. Alright, so we're going to let Jace resolve. Alright, I changed our line of play, but it pretty much stays the same. I think I'm going to, in his end step, Snapcaster Mage, Lightning Bolt him, and then on our turn, I'm going to Vapor Snag the Jace and hold up Mana Leak, and hope that he doesn't have another bolt for our Snapcaster. Young Pyromancer is interesting, but it's not our game plan right now. We're going to try and Vapor Snag the Jace to not even give him the option to block. At this point, he has such a low life total. He might actually just try and block with the Jace. We're going to try and get in for the extra 2. I really didn't expect that to actually happen. I expected him to have something, but it's good to know he's low on removal. I'm sure... And now we can just kill him. Because he only left up Blackleaf Cliffs. So yeah. Aggro. Alright, Roast is coming in. That is for sure. Both dispels. Negate, maybe. I'm debating on Negate. I'm also debating on Spreading Seas and Thassa. It really depends on what's bad in this matchup. Gut Shot is not great. Lava Spike is only okay. I'm going to cut 2 Lava Spikes and 1 Gut Shot. Relic's good, but I feel like their deck just has so many better threats besides... Not necessarily better, but I feel like wasting a slot on Relic might not be worth it if we're only hurting Tassiger. I feel like a proactive spell like Spreading Seas is going to be better than Negate. Like, we're trying to do a lot more proactive things. The thing is, I need to try and see if there's any cuts that I want to make, and the cuts just keep coming back to Gut Shot and Lava Spike and cutting how aggressive we are. I guess I could cut 1 Spell Pierce for a Negate. Just because I think Negate is definitely going to be better late game, and I still have access to Spell Pierce. So we're going to try this. On the play, we may want Spreading Seas. Alrighty. So here we are. This hand seems just okay. We're going to keep it. Hope he doesn't have turn 1 discard. We're going to be able to hold up turn 1 Spell Pierce if we need it. And then be able to go turn 2 Stormchaser Mage and Gitaxian Probe, as well as Young Pyromancer, Vapor Snag, or Spell Pierce if we don't end up using it this turn. Alright, so he goes for Jace. I really don't want him to have Jace. I will pay the 2 life. I think what I'm actually going to do here is let it resolve and then Vapor Snag it back to hand. Next turn, play Stormchaser Mage, Gitaxian Probe. And have that be that. Because Jace filtering his draws is definitely something that I don't want. And I'm playing Stormchaser Mage here because it's going to guarantee get in more value. And I'm saving my Young Pyromancer. I feel like there are more ways where this pays off for me than the other way around. Okay, what does he have? He has Lightning Bolt and Jace. So we can just go Jace, Lightning Bolt to take care of Stormchaser Mage, but that means he's not taking care of Young Pyromancer, and I am totally fine with that. And I'm hoping to draw a spell. Land isn't bad either. And if for some odd reason he chooses not to bolt the Stormchaser Mage, all the better. I can't imagine a world in which he doesn't. Yeah. Okay. Huh. This one's a bit more interesting. I think I'm going to go Young Pyromancer. Hold up Spell Pierce. Yeah, I just need to hold up Spell Pierce. I'm just going to grab an island. Like, I did it in a weird order. I'm sure he expects something. But if he goes like Snapcaster, Bolt, which is a very reasonable play to have. then at least I have some sort of answer. Let him loot with Jace, unfortunately. Like, I can't stop that. Merfolk Looter is good. I discard Serum Visions. He still has one more Serum Vision, Snapcaster Mage. I mean, I don't know what I would do if I were him. Yeah. I feel like this is correct, and he just has to play into something that I have. Like, then he's left with a Snapcaster in play too, and a Jace. Like, if I'm just stopping the Lightning Bolt. I mean, the good news is I get a elemental token, but the bad news is, I mean, I guess I just electrolyze next turn. If I draw a land, you just have another Lightning Bolt. Oh no, Serum Visions. Okay. Honestly, I just want Gut Shot. That's all I want. One-time Gut Shot. I mean, I cut a lot. Like, I can't be expecting too much to just rip Gut Shot here. Yeah, Pluto Delta. I think I electrolyze first. Do I electrolyze the Jace? What does he have in his graveyard? He just has Serum Vision, so Jace isn't currently scary, but it's just going to continue to get scarier. The alternative is I electrolyze, which puts him to 15, and then I swing for 3, which puts him to 12, and I get another 1/1. Or I can go electrolyze to kill the Jace, get in less damage this turn, hold up Spell Pierce and or Delver and or something better. I feel like the damage race is slightly less important. I'm just going to electrolyze Jace, get a free token, swing with my other token, draw a card, see what happens. Drawing the other electrolyze makes me happy. I'm just going to leave up Polluted Delta so I can Spell Pierce if I need to. I'm not going to play the Delver of Secrets right now. I'm not going to offer the trade with Young Pyromancer. He probably just takes this here. I have my Elemental. I will trade this Elemental for his Snapcaster Mage. I don't... He probably brings in Wraths. Like, he has access to so many things. Do I waste... Yes, I do. I definitely waste. Alright, do I go to 11, though? I decided yes. I'm going to Spell Pierce to either save it or cause him to tap his mana, which I am totally fine with, and I get another free 1/1. So, I'm getting a 1/1, I'm going to get to Electrolyze, I'm going to get to commit another threat to the board. And he's probably just tapping himself close to out now, which makes me happy. Yeah, he has so many Serum Visions this game, jeez. Alright, what am I hoping to draw? I'm probably more interested in electrolyzing than I am committing Delver Secrets to the board, but it's really going to depend on my draw step. Oh, yeah, I'll trade a token. Like, especially when he could just have Wraths. Alright, because of the Serum Visions, I'll definitely Serum Visions first. With Mana Leak... Alright, I guess I'll top these. The Dispel is what I really want. The Vapor Snag could come in handy. But because of Mana Leak, I'll go ahead and commit Delver. Hopefully he only has Electrolyzer Kolaghan's command as removal spells, and no other land. And we're good with this. We're hoping this is good enough to get there. Because he is... I do have a little bit... of burn. Alright, come on. Tap 3 lands. 3 lands. Come on. Oof. Okay. So with Tasigur, what does that mean? Means I'm probably getting ready to chump block. Alright, so I have Dispel on top. I think I'm just going to let Tasigur resolve, because I do have Vapor Snag 2 cards down. Now I'm showing him I have Dispel, but I'm honestly okay with that. So I'm not going to swing with the tokens. I'm just going to try and tempo this game out between Burn and Insectile Aberration. Hope he doesn't have removal. I mean, if he had removal, he would have done it in response to the Dispel. And I am going to get to hit him to 7. Then at some point, Vapor Snag, what is he doing? Okay, so he's Tasiguring. He has Bolt and Snapcaster Mage, which is unfortunate. I guess if anything, I would give him back Snapcaster Mage. Or do I give him back Tasigur? Now I probably just give him back Tasigur, right? Like, he only has 1 black source. It's useless with the other Tasigur in play. He's going to make me sacrifice a token, and that's perfectly fine with me. Attack. Sorry, the thing I'm debating right now is when do I electrolyze? Do I need to let myself open at any point? Is there any benefit to electrolyzing now, for example, instead of some other time? I assume he doesn't have a removal spell, but it's also like letting him know what I have. I guess doing this allows me to have Vapor Snag Dispel and something else. So we're going to just say okay. And electrolyze him. Okay. We knew about Vapor Snag. We have a second Vapor Snag. So, what does this mean? Alright, 4, he goes to 4, 5, 6, 79. No, it's not like I can kill him. Does it mean I want to swing with the token? I think it does. It means that Vapor Snag plus Insectile Aberration is lethal. Alright, so he's terminating. I'm going to dispel the terminate. I'm going to dispel that. Man, okay, so I have a couple options here. I can Vapor Snag my own Insectile Aberration to save it and replay it, which is what I think I want to do. I can't protect it with Mana Leak, but I can't protect it anyway. Alright, so Terminate resolves. He's going to go to 7. That's fine. Alright, that's fine. Second main phase, I'll play it again. He has Tasigur left in hand. He didn't crack his fetch for some odd reason. Maybe he knows about Scries or something? Yeah, I mean, he has cast like a million Serum Visions. Alright, do I let this happen? I guess I have to try for it. Because what does this mean? That means he goes to 6 and he gets to replay the Tasigur. But it also means he knows this. If I flip this... No, I need to take the damage now, go to 6, and then Vapor Snag during his end step. Hopefully he doesn't have removal spell. Okay, that's fine. No, I will not. It's a bit unfortunate. Now, I think I still win if I rip Lightning Bolt. Yes, I will reveal this. Alright, so I think I'm going to attack with Delver of Secrets and Stormchaser Mage. I don't know what else I can... I don't want to attack with a token. Like, I need to jump block next turn, so... We're going to attack like this. He started doing something, and I'm guessing he realized he shouldn't, because if I have a counter spell, then I'm going to get a prowess trigger. He's at 5, which once again means a burn spell does it. It's probably going to activate Tasigur, in which case I probably give him... I don't know. Hopefully he hits something worse, because at the moment, there's nothing I want to give him. Can't give him Snapcaster, can't give him Terminate. I guess I give him Mana Leak, which is really unfortunate. But it does mean, like, he has Mana Leak, Tasigur, and a mystery card. Luckily enough, even if he doesn't attack here, ripping Lightning Bolt or Lava Spike still wins me the game through Mana Leak. So we can hope for the best. Wonder what's up. I imagine he... so he attacks. I mean, I'm forced into blocking because it's possible he just has Lightning Bolt, and I did give him Mana Leak, so there's that. Lightning Bolt can also not kill Stormchaser Mage, which is kind of nice. Man. Alright, so I'm hoping to just blind flip Delver here, right? Now, what is he hoping to do? Activate Tasigur, force me to give him a removal spell. It doesn't matter. Alright, come on, blind flip Delver. Yes, I would like to reveal this card. I would like to Lightning Bolt him now. Okay, and we have it. Well, it got pretty hairy there, but I thought it was a good match. Had a lot of fun with it. Those Delver against Control matchups are always a little bit hit or miss. I noticed with Grixis Delver versus Grixis Control, it was always favored for Delver. Personally, I thought so. Or rather, Grixis Delver versus Grixis Twin. Grixis Control, though, kind of beat up on Grixis Delver. So, it's hard to say. But I hope you enjoyed it. The deck is pretty sweet, and I was purposely running a pretty budget-friendly version. You can pick up this list from any of the major Magic Online singles sellers for about $150 to $160, which can sound a little bit high for people just buying into Magic Online, but it is kind of like that tempo control-y feel. It does include Serum Visions, 8 fetch lands, some Steam Bends, and a lot of things to get you on your Magic Online way. Because one of our concerns with Tournament Thoughtseize and the podcast has always been, like, how do people start and get into Modern, since it is considerably more expensive than Standard, and how can they do so effectively? So hopefully these videos kind of help with that and help show the deck off a little bit. It was a lot of fun. Hopefully, we're going to be doing more of these videos in the future. Aaron is also on board, and you can definitely expect some stuff from him as well. And hope you enjoyed it. Until next time.